Don't worry, we are still over on this side. A video that we've been sitting on, and I mean me and Dragons, has been sitting on for a while. So what's the 5 easiest roles in Town of Salem 2 to play right now for beginners? And we're going to do it together, and it never happened. Like I've been planning this for like months. So we're just going to do it right now. So this is, in my opinion, the 5 easiest roles to play Town of Salem 2 for beginners. Let's start with the town role. You got Sheriff, who'll find people suspicious. You have Cleric, who can heal people. The simplest by far is Tracker. You visit someone. It tells you where they went. What gets screwed up by it? That, like, you can't articulate. It's a very strong role. A lot of people, unless like there's a plague bearer or a werewolf or a wildling in the game, they're like, oh, this person is Tracker. And until you do something stupid, you're pretty much Tracker. And you do yourself a good job. Tracker's the easiest town role. The easiest coven role. You know, there's some weird coven roles out there. Chanter. Medusa. What if you could just click a button and immediately kill someone during the day? The easiest coven role is Conjure. You take the book, you can kill people, or you can just be like, I don't like 8. Boom. Super easy to pick up and learn. Get to learn other roles. Get to feel important until you conjure the jester or the coroner. But that happens. You live and learn. That is, conjure is the easiest coven role to play. It's the easiest neutral evil. It's not pirate. Having to deal with the landlubbers and figuring that out. Don't get me started on Doomsayer. Doomsayer is a nightmare. X, you need to know how to push people. But you know what you don't need to know? Anything. Besides talking. The easiest neutral evil role is Jester. Even if you don't know things, you just talk. I don't know what my role is. You might get shot, but you also probably will get lynched, especially if you look bad. And people are pretty easy to vote you up, especially because you have day 3 defense, up to day 3 defense, so you're safe for day 2. So, you know, vote for alignment. What's that? Act dumb. The easiest neutral evil role is Jester. Well, let's go to neutral killing. Dousing people and planning that out. Werewolf, not bad. Shroud, have you ever tried to click that button? Beginner players don't like to click the Shroud button a lot. But what's easy? Click a button and kill someone. The easiest neutral killing role is serial killer. And in fact, when you kill a bunch of people, you get to kill again. And it might kill multiple people. And it was like, whoa, I didn't even have to click a button to do that. Serial killer is the experience of Town of Salem. You are the evil person, you choose someone, they generally die. Unless someone else is on them. What goes wrong with that? That's an easy role to learn. Now, we have one more faction left. Apocalypse. Baker gives people depression. Soul Collector, you gotta know like who's dying and get lucky with that and disconnects. And Plague Bearer, you gotta visit people. We just went over this. The reason serial killer is so good is you just visit someone and they die. The reason Berserker is so good for beginner players is you visit someone and they die. Even more so now. So, the easiest neutral apocalypse role to learn and play for beginners is Berserker. Now, you might disagree with me about any of those. If any, it might be Tracker. You know, some people might be like, oh, that's Sheriff. I disagree because you gotta worry about framing and whatnot. But if you have your thoughts, put them down in the comments below. That is all for me. I hope you enjoy, and we'll catch you again for another video.